Star Wars is in a tough period. Nothing coming our way in the foreseeable future, only announcements and promises about new movies and films, which at this point, I kinda don't believe it until I see it. Which leads us to ask, what is happening in this break period for Star Wars? It's coming off strong with Ahsoka, which for better or worse, I think pleased everyone in one way or another, and with the return of Thrawn, it had us excited for a new but familiar villain, but everything has since stalled. Mandalorian Season 4 will now be a movie, which I think is very interesting on a number of levels. Season 3 was by far the worst of the seasons in The Mandalorian, and I don't think Disney wants to have another long drawn out TV show and would rather have a blockbuster movie, which the last time Disney had a blockbuster movie is far in the past, so they're looking for their next hit Star Wars movie, The Mandalorian Season 4. What is this going to be about? I'm not exactly going to speculate about what the movie is going to be about right now, but more about how it's going to be presented. If it's a good start to end, good story with action without the bloat of side characters, this could work. I mean, think about how many episodes of The Mandalorian where about half the episode is actually dedicated to The Mandalorian and the other half is some random character who we don't know and will never see again. On the other hand, they could waste time with boring and trivial sequences while forcing new and bad characters on us, and waste the potential of a Mandalorian movie, which at this point it's about 50-50 if it's going to be that, so who knows. I do have faith in Jon Favreau and Filoni of course, but Disney is the elephant in the room. It's a movie, not the Mandalorian TV show. What's it going to be? We just don't know. And there's a lot of mysteries with that, but for right now, Mandalorian Season 4 is going to be a movie. And we're getting another movie announcement, which again, I don't really believe it until I see it, a new Rey movie, which I think none of us have hope for. And with this sheer announcement of a new Rey movie, I think it's dead on arrival and people will hate it. I'm just gonna leave that there. The final thing, and this is a Star Wars property we've known is supposed to come out for a while, Skeleton Crew. We've seen images of it, there have been maybe leaked trailers for it, and that's really about it. Press releases, no trailers that we can all see, nothing really so much about when it's going to be released. All we know is that it's in the works, and we don't know when it's coming out. There's a lot of uncertainty with this period of Star Wars because Ahsoka's done, and we're kind of just waiting on the next TV show, movie, video game to have a solid release date that we can look forward to and say, hey, a new Star Wars property is 3 months away, 2 months away, 1 month away. But right now, we're stuck in limbo. So we just kind of don't know where everything is going across the board with Star Wars, TV shows and movies. Like I said, they've announced a bunch of movies and TV shows and said, you know, we're renewing The Bad Batch for a final season, Ahsoka Season 2 is in the works, The Mandalorian movie is in the works, but we've heard this time and time again. So again, I'm not going to believe it until I see it. So I guess we'll just have to wait in this very awkward period of Star Wars. Subscribe if you'd like, and until next video, goodbye.